Good evening. How are you? It's me. Oh, I lied. It's not 2 minutes. I'm here. Hi, all. Oh, my goodness. Hello. 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 Oh, shoot. I don't have any reason to put lipstick on at all day. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. I have no reason, and I am sorry my hair is up. I've gone from freezing to sweating, freezing to sweating, freezing to sweating. So I decided hair up, put a sweater on, and see what happens today. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. You know what? I need to get rid of this. This does not apply. How are you all? So this is what happens when I make a plan. Everything goes haywire 5 minutes before. And here is, here I am. Like, I am going to plan what we're doing. I am going to have everything ready to go, but I don't have that. So we're just going to roll with the punches. It's 5:28. I legit said we will be painting at 5:31. I'm going to hold true to that. Is anybody new to my live Wednesday demos? By the way, I am Tracy Weinzaffel. I think sometimes I neglect to say who I am. Debbie, hello from Frozen, Texas. Hello, everybody. Oh, my gal. As the numbers climb, I get nervous, but I'm not. I'm not. Hi, your magazine just arrived. Misty. You know what? Hi, Terry. I think that's Terry. T-A-R-I. I love that. I want to talk about that real quick. Because for those of you who are wondering who I am, it's not my magazine, but I thank you very much for saying that. I had a nice little spread. Hi, Gail. Welcome. So I am Tracy Weinzaffel. I had an article in Painting World magazine. New. Hi, Nancy. And it talks about the benefits of art journaling. So, oh my goodness, peeking in tonight. Hello, S.T. Louder. Thank you. So this is an article that I legit did about the importance of art journaling. Hi, Helen. Oh my goodness. This is really amazing. So if you're looking for this, it's Painting World magazine. So this is great. Okay. Just signed up for your Artful journey. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I don't know. We set out on this journey about a year ago, and here we are. And I can't even begin to tell you. I'm trying to decide my lighting situation. I kind of feel, I know why I can't tell what's going on. Hi, Bobby G. I know I can't tell what's going on because I'm not actually tuned into myself. So let's see what's happening. I like to be able to see the comments in two locations. Okay, it's 5:30. We're going to get going, and I'm going to just draw. Maria signed up on Sunday night. Welcome, Maria. Who signed up for your Artful journey? I would like to call you out. But if I did, I'd have to start from the top and work my way down on the Artful journey. So this is what I was thinking about these doors right here. By the way, they're full. We're up the door frame. I'm willing to go up all the frame. Here's the thing about this. I was literally thinking about the symbolism of these doors, and they're the doors to my studio. These are the doors to my Artful journey. A lot of what happens in my life, well, happens here. I mean, not all of it. But, oh my goodness. Is anybody, I signed up, Lapeer, Michigan. Linda, I'm a Michigan girl, by the way, born and raised. Look at this, you guys. Okay, I signed up this week, saw my name, done. Hello from Cold, Kansas. I signed up. Oh my God, okay. Thank you, that's a lot. Who is debating, should I sign up, and what reason do I have to sign up? We'll talk about that tonight. It's almost 5:32. Oh, it's 5:32. All right, while I'm talking, I'm going to do this. So just so you know, the doors to your artful journey, these doors, symbolically close tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific time, my time. Now at 5 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to celebrate my best friend's birthday, and I ordered a special cake for her. I hope she's not listening. I don't think she would be. But Janet, if you're listening, it took me forever to get that stinking cake. But what's the name of that magazine? Painting World magazine. Okay. Oh, Sherry, you're not up there if you signed up. I will be updating it for the final time, and my goal is to fill up the door frame. It's always been just to fill the door, but okay. So I am literally going to create. I'm going to need another door. Ruth, I'm willing. I have a degree in construction. I know how to I put this door in. I can put another door in. I'm not worried about that. I'm actually willing to install another door. Sandy, I am in San Diego, so we're not far off. If you're in Bakersfield, well, we're a little far off. Okay, so the doors tomorrow close at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not going to repeat that 72 times. Yes, I am, because what's going to happen is when the doors close, I'm going to go to bed, and there's going to be a ton of emails. And let me just tell you, there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have that power. And also, I'm shouting it from the rooftops, so I don't know what else to say. Plus, I'm going to have a couple of glasses of wine tomorrow. So please come to West Virginia. My house needs you. Oh, I would love to do that. Okay. All right. So I would love to have your name on my door. But if you're debating, if you have any questions about your artful journey, now's the time to ask. I had several people contact me today, and I said, join tonight. Join tonight. Join in. I'm going to answer some questions. The first question I got was, when are the lives? So the lives are 3 times a month minimum. We're doing a special Friday live. I just announced that today. Why? Because I want to be with my tribe the day after the doors close, and I just want to have fun, and I just want to laugh and do my thing. And so we're going to do something special on Friday morning, just a little bit. I have a giveaway for them just to talk to everybody. So we're going to do that at 9 a.m. But we always give heads up. I do want to say thank you to our special guests who have been here all week from your artful journey. This morning was Vicki and Gail from Canada and Florida. They were amazing. We actually, Gail, we have an event coordinator in the group, so it seems like a natural thing to do. But I love that Stephanie just said, "Hi, Mom." Is your mom with us? All right. I promised some painting, and I'm going to do that because at 6:15, Kathy Ellis from Your Artful Journey is going to be here. If you have not signed up, sign up for a month. If you love it, continue monthly. If you're locked in, go for it. Click the button. Who just said that? I need to see who said that. Paula. Oh my God, I've had the most amazing week, and I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so I'm gonna paint and talk, and it's gonna seem like my energy is out of this world, because guess what? My energy is legit out of this world. So that's where I'm gonna go from here, and I'm going to say it a couple of times. I'm gonna go big. I have a cup of tea. Last night I made a cup of tea, and I thought I could handle it. It was like a regular cup of tea, and it was up until 1:30. That's not a good plan. This is sleepy time tea, so I'm hoping by 6:30, I am legit hoping that by 6:30, I've laid everything on the table here, and I can go to sleep tonight. So this is sleepy time tea in my cup of happy. That's what it says. Stephanie, welcome. You have a really smart mother. In fact, most mothers are really smart, and we would appreciate if you would listen to us more often. I'm guessing that you're not like 5. Okay. So at about 6:15, I'm going to have a phone call coming in here. It's not that I'm like, oh, I'm busy right now. I'm going to just make sure everything is balanced here. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, they were amazing. By the way, I never planned any of this week, by the way. I haven't planned anything. And I think that's worked to my benefit because nothing was scripted or trying. It was just, this is what we're going to do. Thank you for saying you like my nail color. I'm worried about getting, okay, I'm trying to make sure this pen works. Okay. Okay. I think she should join your tribe. Bonnie, I don't believe in peer pressure. Stephanie, you should join the tribe. Okay. Let's talk about our creative juices here. And I need to, June wants to know, can I provide you with a list of minimal supplies? Your Artful Journey members, let's talk about that right now while I'm painting. I'm going to just start with a Sharpie, by the way, because I could probably talk and create at the same time. Here's what I'm going to say about minimal supplies, and this is what I recommend. Basic watercolors, Sharpies, ultra fine and fine. There's an aquarellable pencil that I have. Oh, you're going to need an art. You're going to need an art journal. I always start with the stuff, but you're going to need an art journal. I even have those on sale right now. And I sold a boatload of them to be part. I put little thank you cards in all of them. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just dotting. This is what I'm doing. Does anybody feel like we have some celebrities in the group? Because like Vicky, Gail, Jackie, this is just an amazing thing. So let me just talk real quick. I want to make eye contact. Watercolors. Basic set, we'll talk about it. Sharpies, couple of things. An art journal, that's going to get you started. From there, you can build on your supply list. That's something that's important to me, is not listing a supply list that costs you so much money you can't afford to even learn. That's something. Now, any of your members want to elaborate on that and say to me, oh, I felt like I needed this, or I felt like I needed that, go ahead and chime in. You probably know better than I do, but I do have a art room full of a ton of supplies, so I don't think it's fair for me to say. I am going to start talking about mixed media. Once a month, we're going to add mixed media for those of you who wanted to further their education and their journey. I've already working on that, which you guys have noticed in my art journal. Sometimes I flip a page and you go, what are you doing there? Okay. So if you're wondering, I am taking just a Sharpie, your everyday Home Depot, whatever Sharpie. And I'm just going to kind of build out from here. I like to be a little bit more present, but we're going to see what happens. Let's see. Okay, Sherry just said, hi, my name is Sherry, and I think I'm an art supply addict. The other thing is, I've discovered a lot of people buy art supplies for a rainy day, a special occasion, and you may have bought art supplies that you literally don't know what to do with. I am the kind of person who either owns it, has it, or done it, or I don't do oils. I'm going to be, I'm not going to lie about, if I use a product, know a product, love a product, I'll talk about it. And I'll answer questions or try to find answers. I have worked for a paint company. I know acrylics. I know water. Well, I mean, I don't know everything. I just know what I like to play with. Is that good? I think I answered that question. Oh my goodness. And all of our celebrities here who have been here from your Artful Journey. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am committing with a Sharpie. I do like to just play and see where it takes me. Sometimes it takes me crazy, but good. If you're an art supply and craft junkie, you're going to fit in just fine. That's the good news. And I love that. Can you talk about left-handed versus right-handed and turning the book around to help left-handed people? Yes. Annette, here's the thing about this book. Can I point out about this book that I use? The pages are in and out. I used to be a left-hander. Look at, I'm going to just take this out. I did this Monday. Look at, if I were using this book, to be honest, in left-handed style, I probably would do this because it's perforated. It's perforated right here. This could be itself. Yes, I can talk about this. You could do basically the same thing that I'm doing, but switch this whole book around and not even worry about this. I love what you're saying. I used to be a left-hander. I'm more of a right-hander now, but I can actually, yeah. So now these pages will go back in. This is something I talk about. I actually sell these journals on my website. I can give that link when I'm done because I put them on sale in case anybody wanted to buy any. It's not like something but that is a big thing. A lot of people ask me too, why don't I use a pencil? Because pencils have erasers. You know what erasers are? Lack of commitment. I have lack of commitment in every other area of my life. This is an area of my life. Maybe I could give that link. I will give the link to the journals because I put them on sale. This is one of the reasons I love this book is because of that exact factor. And I know there's a lot of lefties out there and you guys are left out. I've always said that because I drink my coffee left-handed. The reason I became more right-handed was because I didn't have any left-handed scissors when I was a kid, and I had enough problems as it was to have to adapt to that. Oh my God, Zena, I'm shipping them right away. I have, these journals are what I use, know, and love. I have them in mixed media, and I'm not, you're supporting an artist who's putting 3 kids through college. That's all I can say about that. I can give the link when I'm done. Lori Winter, I read a quote from you today, just so you know. See, I see names pop up. Gail, I changed my outfit too. I couldn't. So that's the reason I start with a Sharpie. This drawing is not, I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. And by the way, I did an order of journals and put them on sale. I just special priced them because I figured people were joining and they needed a journal. I'm shipping them within the day they're ordered because, so if you order them, I can give that link. If you order them, nobody is required to order anything. You guys do not have to order anything. I just thought I would offer them because I can get them at wholesale. So it was just a thing for me. That's it. Yeah. And I know how frustrating sometimes that left-handed thing is. Okay. I need to look at proportion right now or we're just going to be, this is going to be a drunk flower, which is fine. Because last week on Wednesday night when I drew, I did not share the video of that. But did anybody notice what my flower was doing last week? By chance? Oh, Barb just said my journal came from you super quick. I have to read something too because somebody wrote something really nice. Thank you. The whole purpose of that is, so I don't know. Where does this begin? Where does this end? Okay, we have to have an end. All right. I'm gonna make that ending point here. That's what we're gonna do. And no, I haven't pre-planned this. Right now there's probably about 40 people going, well, of course you haven't pre-planned it. I can tell. No, that's not how I operate. Last week was rather funny. All right, so these are leaves. They're not tongues, but you could be. What size journal do I recommend? Okay, so just so you know, this is I work in two particular sizes I like. 5.5 by 8.5. This one is 7 by 10. April just apologized for using an eraser. You don't have to apologize, April. Maybe somebody like myself right now who's looking at this flower should be using. I don't know. I erase so much. I had a really sassy flower last week that was really delivering it to me. Okay. So I guess we have no background in this flower. So now you might be wondering, oh shoot, that's really an ugly flower. I'm wondering the same dang thing. Okay, so when I talk about a basic set of watercolors, let's talk about your classics. Does anybody want to talk about what color to make my flower? This is so dirty. This is the Prima set of watercolors, but I'm out of yellow, so if I need yellow, I'm going to have to dig a little bit deeper. I can put it. Okay, I've got, oh my God, I have approximately less than a half hour. I can't find the journal in Australia. Do you know of any alternative brands? You ordered something, I think, drop me an email. I can help. I know Australia. Well, not like. Okay, are we talking color? I'm going to assume somebody wants the middle yellow, but. Okay, blue is the theme for today. Is it really? Okay. I'll go blue. I'm not afraid of blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. I'm not afraid of blue. We're not coloring in each petal individually. I have a lot of petals here. Well, Sherry, you better get started. Okay, we started with yellow. Is anybody on board with that? Okay. You guys, make sure to use my discount code because I think those are still good at the Brush Guys. I don't know what it is offhand, but go to my resources guide. I'm going to dry this because I am going to use blue. Oh my God, you're right. Okay, you guys, I'm using blues. Okay, I'm going to switch. I'm switching. Oh my God. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I have a request. It's like, remember Casey Kasem with his request line? Okay, this is the currents. Hopefully this is in my resource guide. Otherwise, I'll add it, but I think it is. Okay. I love blues because we're going to just go deeper. And I actually was thinking blue earlier. So, and to answer your question, we are not going to individually color these petals. You're going to actually wonder what I was thinking. Okay. So let's just let that yellow run. Run, Forrest, run. Is anybody wondering if that sleepy time tea is going to kick in and all of a sudden I just fall over? Yeah. Look at that yellow. It just kind of blends in. No, you're not required to paint. I love that somebody asked that. That's cute. No, we're just starting with teal because how can you go wrong from there? Okay. Ooh. And I'm going to go bold and beautiful. Okay. And then I'm going to build out. It's hard to tell what these colors are, but now I don't know what our background is going to be. I don't have much of a background unless I just make it black, which that could happen. I know, you're right, you guys. We were all, and I will turn this more of a blue. I had more of a teal shirt on, but for some reason this morning we all got, yes, this is how I'm coloring this. And I'm going to carry out with the, I'm looking for a deeper blue. Okay, there we go. So let's just keep carrying this out. Now, I don't know where these flowers exist, but I'm sure happy to see them. And then we'll just keep going. We'll just keep, I love these two down here. Oh yeah. You guys, I'm not planning, oh, we do have leaves in there. I'll be mindful of turning those somewhat green. This is a little bit, well, it's a lot of what I do. And just encouraging you to break free from maybe the rules, maybe what you think you should be doing, and just kind of going with the flow of things. I have really interesting OCD. I have a very exact job in this world. I am a very neat, maneuvering person through life. But for some reason, when I get here in this creative space, I allow myself to be a little freer. And I like this person. She's pretty fly by the seat of her shorts. And it seems to be a good recipe for living of late. So yeah, if you're noticing, my goodness, that's, and there we do go through the uglies. We haven't, I mean, we're hitting them, but we're not slamming into them yet. We're close. We're really close. I almost feel like I'm just gonna take some. You know what I need to do is I need to get some water. Watch this. Okay. Let it dry, let it dry. Okay. Kind of good. Wondering why, oh god, that brush almost ended up in my So no, I don't really, I'm never going to go back and individually color petals. Sometimes I'll start by coloring things, but legit, I am more of, there we go. Yeah, this is okay. And I'm just going to let this dry. Okay, good. Oh my god, I have 15 minutes. I don't have a magic oven that you see on all those shows where they paint, or where they, cooking. So as close to the magic oven I can is a hairdryer or a heat gun. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to come right in here. I'm not going to be shy. I'm going to go, kind of try and leave that blue in there, but if it happens to run, I can grab it. See that blue? Get back, Jack. Don't be coy, Roy. There we go. Yeah. we're just, you know, I'm being a little impatient. Normally, I probably wouldn't speed paint, but, you know, maybe I would. I'm debating this background a little bit, and I'm leaning towards something that will be easy for me to do. So I'm kind of not fretting about the inconsistencies or the craziness about this flower. I almost feel like I need to stretch this bad boy a little bit. That's going to be fine. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. All right. Good. Done. All right. I just can't help myself because I'm enjoying it so much, but all right. I just want it to be as bold can be. Okay, you're done, Tracy. Paints away. Paints away. Paints go bye-bye. At some point, you have to say, I'm done. Go away, blue. You should be over there. Go, go, go. Okay. So in your artful journey, by the way, the videos, a lot of them are technique based. They're usually about 15 to 20 minutes. There's nothing, they're pre-recorded. Many of them are pre-recorded. We do 3 live events. People are asking me, when am I live? Oh my God, Patricia said, I love when you rush me through things. You know why? Because you're not overthinking it, Patricia. That's key. So, one thing about creativity is it's a muscle. It's like exercising and going to the gym. And so that's something that I highly encourage people. Well, I need to go back to the gym, but we're not quite there yet. But that is something that we talked about this morning, and it gives you almost like you're giving yourself permission to go a little wild. Like, I've pretty much hit the uglies. I'm pretty much okay with that. We'll pray that I come out of them. But if I don't, we learn something from this page. We pick out what we like. I like the colors. I like the leaves. I like this. That's okay. That's okay to not like everything. And when I do something, especially with your artful journey, what they do is they take it to the next level. It's crazy. And then I discover, what should I do next time? Where can I learn? What could I have emphasized a little bit more? Yeah, is anybody painting with me? Let's talk about that little tidbit. Is anybody painting with me? Sorry, I have to dry this, otherwise I overthink every aspect of my being. I'm not joking. It's a gift. Sometimes even my dad said I'm able to invent stuff to worry about. And I'm like, I totally can do that. It's a gift. I don't know why he does not realize that's a gift. Okay. So you might wonder, why did I pull the pen out that made the ugliness in the first place? Well, now we just want to emphasize the ugly. Oh, yeah. Now we're just going to commit to the ugly. We're going to go, you know what? Not only am I committing to the ugly, but I meant to do that, even though you didn't mean to do it. Nobody knows what you mean to do. So just go for it. And you know, I kind of made a decision as I was chitty-chatting there a little bit about things. And I know it would look, oh, yeah, well, now I really made the commitment because I just ran all that. I'm going to just go in here and I'm going to start scribbling a little bit. This is a chisel tipped Sharpie, so it's a little thicker, but My decision is now made because this wasn't dry, and of course I'm messing around. I mean, they're watercolors, for heaven's sakes. They're not permanently there, but let's do this. Let's just say we meant to cover that up. I could use paint too, but who doesn't love the smell of a beautiful Sharpie? Okay. And then the last thing I've got in my brain, I have until 6:15, just so you know, because we have a special guest. I don't want to rush her. We'll be polite, and then if I have to, I'll finish it. I'll share, but I have an idea. Let's just hope my flower doesn't do the same thing as it did last week, and that was speak to me and a not so nice finger. But you see, I still have some wet paint, so that's helping me. I'm just filling in the dead space, the voids, and I'm not afraid to commit to that. See, let's go down here. That's all I'm doing. Okay. So if you're wondering, wouldn't it be funny if this sleepy time tea kicks in? It doesn't kick in like that. But last night that was a huge mistake on proportion levels that I didn't. All right. Oh my God, Lori just said, that was not what I was expecting. Oh, do I have expectations rolling? Yeah. I like to expect the unexpected. Let's just go bolder and darker and okay. I'm gonna do this. Do you paint on both sides of your journal? I don't myself. I'm using watercolor paper. It's treated on the front side. Mixed media papers, I do. I work with a licensing agent. Believe it or not, every now and again you'll catch my images on a flag or some obtuse Hallmarky thing. Not Hallmark. I wish it was Hallmark. Maybe it'll be Hallmark one day. I dream big. But they have been purchased, so my licensing agent asked that I be able to send them so they're photographed and used. I'm sure they're going to call tomorrow for this one. Okay. But you can, especially with mixed media. I used to all the time. My journals date back to 1912. So I used to. But I actually enjoy and that too depends on your budget. So, so you got to kind of create some negative spaces in there. Now, I don't want this to be, there's a wow factor in here yet. I'm waiting to hit it. It'll be interesting when I hit it. Okay, you guys, whoops, sorry, that was a book that I had on the side of my desk, which is a reminder to relax and read tonight. I have bought like 3 books in the past week with no time to read. Can you print the back? Can you print the back of paper with chalk paint? That is something I talk about in your artful journey. I like to, if I'm using mixed media paper, use chalk paint or some sort of like matte medium or something on the back side to counteract and fill up the fibers in the paper. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna boogie. Now we're gonna boogie. If it seems like I'm painting in a rush, it's because I promised a demo and I wanted an interview tonight. So we're going to talk to Kathy Ellis, who is a member of your Artful Journey, and that is happening at 6:15. So when she calls, she'll probably hang for a bit, but I don't want to be rude, but only I decide to tackle like the giant Sasquatch flower on a night like this. Hi, Tracy. How much can you possibly fit in a night? All right. And then I'm going to switch Sharpies real quick. And then I have something else in my brain. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. If I'm missing questions, I will be right back with you momentarily. I'm just having a moment in my book, and I'm trying to give you the most bang for your free dollar. Oops. Who's calling me? What? What is that? Okay. I don't even know what that is. So this is a fine Sharpie. I just upped the ante in the thickness. Okay, that's all I did. And then I'm going to do this, okay, because nothing is quite complete until the center of that flower starts to take some depth, okay? It's a Sasquatch flower. Yes, I meant to have my flower eat the page. Yes. I even love that green in the middle. I meant for that to happen. And then I feel like us, okay, 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 okay. You have to say K every time. All right, all right, all right, okay, okay. Oh, fill in that. Oh, let's fill in some negative space over here to even it out. Oh, there's some more. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm speed painting. I don't expect, just so you know, when I break everything down in your artful journey, we don't speed paint typically. That's not what I'm about. I'm actually more about enjoying the process. But when I'm giving you a demo, I want in 15 minutes, a half an hour, I want you guys to have some sort of page or some sort of inspiration that is going to have you ready to pick up your journal. What size brushes do I use? 4, 6, 8 rounds. Those usually do me pretty well. I'll have a nice flat brush if I want to pre-wet the page. That answers your question right there. I like the water lily brushes for watercolors, and if you're looking for another like all-purpose, the gold or silver black dynasty are some of my faves. See, I'm watching. You guys, I'm trying. Friday, your Artful Journey members, by the way, we're just doing a real quick. We had a giveaway that we did. These are the existing members. I don't want to alienate anybody, but just so you know, we're doing a quick live on Friday. And for the new members, you'll be onboarded after we take the weekend off at the end of this week. Okay, so now I'm going to stop talking and just fill this in because this middle part needs a little love. Make sure this is all filled in. Look at this one. I decided that needs to be filled in and that needs to be filled in. Does anything else need to be filled in? Nah. All right. So that hopefully answers my watercolor brands. Does anybody, okay, I'm going to give you a link to my resource page. That's the easiest place for you guys to go and look at products I know, use, and love. I started doing that because it was the #1 question I started to get asked. I like Prima. I like Jane Davenport. I love, Daniel Smith. What's the other one? Oh, Sennelier. I love that. I like Walks in the Park, Walks in the Beach. I like Pina Coladas. I love getting wet in the rain. Yep, that's pretty much me. Okay. Do you like Pina Coladas? Okay. I'm going to take, last thing I'm going to do. I have approximately 4 minutes if our guest is on time. Hopefully she's watching and just sitting there going, oh my God. This is an acrylic, fluid acrylic paint. I'm going to take a liner brush, and then I'm going to, these are all things we talk about. Elizabeth Crafts, yep. Okay. Here we go. I could use a white pen, a white marker, a white Posca brush, a paint marker. I'm just taking a liner brush, a fluid acrylic, a craft paint, you name it, you can do it. I am just adding some white. You know why? Because it's so dark, and it's like the white will part. The white will start to pop. Okay? What is that? Oh. Yeah, Donna just said something really important to me. You should use what you have. Don't run out to buy specific things. I do talk about building your arsenal of crafts, and some of you I know have craft supplies. Um, so I do talk about this because a lot of you are saving your stuff for rainy days. Guess what? I found our rainy day. Oh, it was COVID. Has anybody done that? You buy a piece of paper or scrapbooking paper, a craft something, a supply, and go, "Oh my God, I know when I'm going to use this," and then you can't find it. You never use it. You just bought it for no reason. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. I'm just saying. Yeah. I stopped buying things for rainy days because, well, I don't want that rainy day to hit, and I don't want to be buried with all this stuff. So guess what? You got an option. Use it. Use those paints you've been hoarding for so long. Guess what? Some of them are discontinued. There we go. Everybody good? Yeah, life is way too short. Lisa, you were a wonderful interview. You hit the nail on the head. You were. Listen, I keep saying they're not going to bury me with this stuff, so if they do, it's going to be an awfully big hole. All right. So, do I love this? Nah. Do I love it that I shared it with you? Yes. Is this part of my story? Is this part of my artful journey? Yep. This is part of my night. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Okay, during COVID, I order something and see other things and think I might need that next time the cart is full. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, but we're using all these supplies legit. We're like, and now here's the thing about your Artful Journey members. They drive all the content. They drive what I do. I will ask every now and again. Somebody asked me, "Oh my God, what about these watercolor markers that I've owned for 12 years?" Well, first off, I'd go test them because if it's been 12 years, you might have a bit of an issue. But I always encourage you. I think what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to add a border, or sometimes I go shading stuff. I'm going to do something. I'm going to take that chisel tip with a ruler. I did it last night. It felt really good. Okay, I love that, Hitomi. Sometimes I think my art supplies, when I go to bed at night, I think they're actually making craft supply babies. So that has stopped. I no longer have a reproduction system of craft supplies. So that's just a ruler. I'm just going along with hoping that white paint is dry because the Sharpie will not like that situation. Yeah, if your art supplies are curating, if you're a curator of art supplies, is anybody wondering if I'm going to rest tonight? The answer is no. So if you are, the lessons that I do, oh, whoops, that's not good. Oh, well. Well, that wasn't dry. Hold on, we'll just go back over it. It's definitely not dry. Whoop, that's not dry either. Okay. If you, I don't think you're supposed to do what I just did either, so don't yell at me. I just was saving the tip of my Sharpie, which I probably really, oh well, it's still. All right. Okay, oh my God, oh my goodness, it is, I promised my guest, okay, I happen to have a very, okay, good, that worked. I think that's not going to be stone. Okay. Well, the time has come. The flour was sort of blah until you brought out the white and pop. Well, thank you, Robin. Okay. I'm ready to take the tape off of this, and then hopefully our guest will be joining us. I'm just going in the middle here and just giving this a little. Now, I also would probably start doing this, I have to stop. I have to stop. This is why I want to say to you, just a little half an hour, 15 minutes of your time, make a difference in your life. You'll be calmer just like me. That's not a good example. All right. That would not be the best example. Can't leave the middle of this bad boy alone. All right, let's take off the tape and see what we have. I love what you have done. You know what? It was just an exercise in creativity. It was letting it go. It was, I will photograph this one. It's not giving the finger, so that's a good sign. You know what? It needed that black border. Step away from the painting. I always take a picture and it has a little bit more depth of feel. And do we know if our lovely Kathy will be with us? Because I can answer any questions that you guys have. I need to put this pen down, so don't let me keep going. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it in the light. Blinded by the light. All right. And let me just tell you, if you think this was an isolated incident, now this flower, just so you know, it's a lot. It's not really shaped. The leaves are just there. This is what we do. This is how we build. Oh, Kathy is connecting. Oh my God. So here's the thing. The doors to your artful journey, by the way, close tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I can't reopen them. Okay, thank you, Sal, for that. It's a firecracker flower. It's a Sasquatch flower. It's how I intended it. That's the tongue. Kathy is calling in. What timing? What divine timing? I didn't. Oh, hi, Kathy. How are you? Let's see if she can. Oops, sorry. Oh, there she goes. Hi, Kathy. Can you hear us? Oh, wait. Let me unmute you. Nope. Now you're muted. Okay. So just so you know, Kathy's in the green room right now. Hopefully she can hear me. If you can hear me, Kathy, can you do that? Yes. You guys, thank you. I'm going to put Kathy in here. We have not rehearsed. I have not talked to Kathy. Poor Kathy is just running in here. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, but for some reason, I have two things going on because I had you in the background kind of on a loop.
Oh, are we good?
No, hear it? Hold on just a second.
Sure.
I'm going to try something. Hold on.
No, we have all the time in the world, Kathy. Take your time.
Hold on.
No, we're good. So just so you know, Kathy agreed to do this tonight because we wanted to have her on, and we've done some rescheduling. But Kathy and I haven't even talked about. She's doing a solo interview #1, and she doesn't even know how it was going to work and where she was going to be at. So my production team, my whole staff is here. It's just me. So this is amazing. And you let me know when you're ready, Kathy.
Okay, I think maybe it works.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent. Now, Kathy, I didn't even say to you what I was going to ask you.
No, you didn't.
So, first off, how about you tell, Kathy is a member of your Artful journey. How about you tell us a little bit about you and what you would like to share?
Okay. So I am wonderful at this camera thing too, huh? Look at that.
You are good.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So I joined your Artful journey with the challenge back in August. Prior to that, last year was horrible for me. Well, the last year and a half had been horrible. We had issues with Daddy. He had been diagnosed with dementia. And then a year ago, November, he had 2 strokes, one within a day of each other, and one left him without the use of his right side, and his words are slurred. And so they're 3,000 miles away in North Carolina. So that's really stressful. But I was already stressed because of work. So I'm a PM. We've gotten a new VP at work.
Me too.
We've gotten a new VP at work, and if you didn't kiss the ring, then you kind of were on his list, and I'm not a ring kisser. It's not. He, for the people who don't kiss the ring, he's kind of rough on them, and so I had just a lot of stress at work, a lot of stress. And it got to the point where I was having anxiety attacks several times a day. I just, even playing some of my games on my phone, I would get so uptight just playing a game, and it was like, well, this is stupid. This is supposed to be fun. So anyway, it got to the point where I had to take 12 weeks of leave, of sick leave, because I couldn't get out of bed.
Wow.
All the things I love to do, like I am crafty. I love crafting, and I didn't want to do any of it. I couldn't even think of picking up a paintbrush or beads or anything that I love to do. I just couldn't. All I pretty much did was stare at the TV, and it didn't matter what was on. And yeah, I felt like it was a great accomplishment if I got out of bed.
So what changed that?
Well, after my leave, I decided to go back and give notice. And so my last day was September 3rd. But prior to that, I'm seeing a therapist, and she's helped me a lot and helped me to realize, I think part of it too is a break from that environment, just kind of stepping out for those 12 weeks and just saying no. And then making the decision to quit once I went back. I think that helped too, because then, as scary as it is with money shortages and stuff, you still have to think of your mental health.
Yep.
So my friend Holly, who's also a member, had taught me initially how to paint years ago. She would bring in these beautiful things to work, and I would ooh and ah, and she'd go, I can teach anybody to paint. And I'm like, no. I was the stick figure person, right? I'm like, no. She taught me to paint, and I fell in love with it. And then I branched out and started doing mixed media stuff and canvases, and just was having a blast. So she was the one who told me about the challenge in August. And at that point, I was still struggling to get out of bed in the morning. And I said, 8 o'clock in the morning? Seriously? Like, you think you're going to get up and be ready at 8 o'clock in the morning? But I decided to go for it, and I pushed myself, and I had a blast. It was so much fun. Picking up a Sharpie? Are you kidding me? We're going to draw with Sharpie? What? Okay. It's gonna be bugly. It's gonna be pretty but ugly. But let's go for it.
And you surprised yourself.
Yeah. And when people that know me have seen that first picture and they've been amazed at how awesome it looks, it kind of makes me laugh, because I was so worried. I had gotten to the point at work where I doubted everything I knew. I knew I was a darn good PM, but I started to doubt everything. So, you look at pictures and you're like, I think it looks good, but then I'm thinking, but something must be wrong with it, obviously, because I did it. So, just
I called that doubting my decision making. And that was, yeah. And that was something that now you actually quit
Yeah.
your job, you know your worth, you invested in you, and now you're doing
Hmm.
something that is for you.
Yeah. I decided, so at that point, when you said, do you want to join? And I was thinking, well, it makes the most sense to join for the year. I had so much fun. I know I'm going to love it. And it was the thing that finally made me start to feel like myself again. Because I'm a person who walks around and sees art everywhere. Like I'll see sticks and leaves and rocks and pick them up and think I could do something with this, right? And I got to the point where I wasn't. So to suddenly feel like I could be in that space again mentally was huge. And so I thought, I know it seems counterintuitive because I just gave my notice. I just quit my job. Um, but I'm about to spend this $300 to sign up and do this thing for myself. And so um, it was an investment in my mental health. It honestly was. I can't tell you how much happier I am. Um,
You are.
I love the fact that everybody's so supportive and everybody, you go in and you get those little loves, and I know other people have said that, and you get those nice comments and they build you up and they help you start to find that confidence you lost, right? Because you felt like I must suck at everything. That's the kind of the
Or
mindset I
the day
was
I
in.
called my dad and said, Dad, I literally cannot make a decision. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, if I make a decision, I'm going to spend so much time questioning myself. It's driving me physically crazy. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
look like you're
And that's
smiling
bad.
as you're telling me this story, even though like everybody's going, oh my God, Kathy, you're still smiling. And I have seen a side of you. You have emailed me. You have sent a testimonial. You actually agreed to
Hmm.
come online. Like when I said, ask her to come online with me. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
practice this. You actually are like, normally I interview somebody first, but I thought, oh, I'll draw first because people wanted to see that. Is there
Hmm.
anything you would say to people who are, like that's the other thing in life. We're all, well, not we're all women. I shouldn't say we're all women. I can't assume that. But we all go through ups and downs and moms and dads and death and divorce and parents and
Hmm.
all of that stuff. It's just kind of part of the cycle of life. But you said that investment in you. I mean, what would you say to somebody who's kind of debating that?
Well, ultimately, you have to figure out if you can afford it.
Yep.
Um, but if there's any way to do it, I can't imagine all the things that I've already started to learn and how I feel when I pick up the pen and start to draw and,
The Sharpie
realize
you
that,
didn't, the
yeah,
Sharpie
the
that you
Sharpie,
did.
when I pick up the Sharpie on my own and start to draw on a piece of paper, I'm like, yeah, I couldn't have done that. So if you feel like life's kind of kicked you around, as it kicks us all around, um, you feel like you just want a place to just kind of let it all out and focus. Because that's the other thing about this painting, right? Is you focus on just what you're doing for that, however the amount of long
Present.
the amount of time is, right?
Present.
And to do that, everything else goes away, right? And you're just kind of in the moment, and you almost can breathe easier.
Yeah.
So if you want to breathe easier, I'd say go for it. I
Charlotte,
like to breathe.
so my friend, so I actually know Charlotte, my friend, and I was going to read something from her, but she just said, I'm proud of you. And I love that there's so many here who are actually saying they're proud of you. And I love that because it is, it is something. And I am not a counselor. I see a good one. You've said it. I don't say I'm going to cure nothing. I am going to say this today. I have laid it all out on the table this week. Like I'm exhausted.
Hmm.
I have gone from the highest highs, not lows. I don't have any lows. I'm just tired. And my business partner, and I'm going to say this, said, um, tomorrow is done. Just take a breath and look at what we've created in a short time. Lots of work, but the impact ripple effect is truly inspiring. And she said, I'm so glad to be on this journey with you. And I feel so thankful for that. I do. And I
Yeah,
thank
thank
you for
you.
actually like stepping in here and volunteering to do this and share your story and saying something like you're admitting in front of people that, you know, at moments you were feeling weak or a boss who was questioning you. I'm a project manager. I work with all men. Uh, and luckily
Yeah.
I love what I do, and I do love my job. And I've known, I think today there was a gentleman who was mansplaining something.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't.
Um, the two other guys in my office were like, ooh. And so they just shut up. And it was like, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you just describe to me? And I had to stop. And then I was like, legit, okay, that's not going to get to me. I'm not going to question my decision making because I know that answer. But maybe 3 years ago in a different position, maybe a couple of years ago, even though you were probably good at your job, you were questioning who you were as a person. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You
yeah,
question everything.
yeah. And that's, I'm not going to say, but, one day I said, I'm just going to keep it simple and I'm just going to legit go back to my, oh, Alexa, you are interrupting me. Yeah, and I'm not downplaying any I love working with men. That's the really great part because for the most of it, but I was legit married to somebody that made me second guess everything in my life, and I'm on a different side of that now. And there is no way, Jose, that's happening. So, by the
No.
way, there's a cougar or some sort of mink
Oh,
or
a panther. A panther.
on the other
Wait,
side.
the other way?
You're about to be attacked. I think you need to
I
know
am.
this.
Luckily, their daddy fed them so that they're not, attacking me for real.
Well, and I do want to thank you. And the other thing about this is, as far as time goes, just remember that you could take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It can be, I'm going to read something and maybe you can laugh at this. I pulled a couple of things out. I get sent lots of things. Somebody joined the membership today or yesterday, and she put, "Holy guacamole, Batman! I'm learning so much already. This is fabulous." And I literally had to write to her and say, "I need to quote you on this," but I thought that was really great.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Shar said, she actually knows me personally, but she said, I've known her since 1998 or so, and I saw how talented she was. Just loved her personality and spirit. When she started up your artful journey, I jumped at the chance to invest in her because I believe in her. I did print the rest of it.
Nice.
So, Kathy, I can't thank you enough for sharing so deeply with me. And the good thing is, while you were talking about that, I was like, okay, she's giggling, laughing, and smiling. There's a good part of this.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Maybe we should wait. Maybe we should wait and not tell people who are considering joining us that they will probably potentially become addicted to like salt.
Oh my God. This has been a really good month. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot before we're done.
Okay.
Is there something you want to see? So the one thing I keep doing in your artful journey, and I've told everybody, you drive the content. First off, is there something that you do want to see, or you just want to be surprised every month? Is there something you're looking? She's like, oh my goodness, I didn't think.
I would like to do dragonflies, but I also love surprises.
Okay.
So
because I know we have a month of butterflies, but they're not. I'm just writing it down. Good. Okay. I put you on the spot. Yeah. We have the one. I love the salt technique, but the hearts. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, done with those. I will say when I used the alderwood smoked salt on one of my drawings, now my journal smells like smoke.
Okay, so this is a funny thing. I listened to a radio show, and there's a guy on there, and he does this. It's just a funny thing, and he likes salt, and he collects salt. I never realized before we started doing this, because I pulled out like 3 types of salt. I've never noticed the difference between salt in my entire life. And so people were like, what's the difference in kosher salt? What's the difference in sea salt? I was like, I don't know where you get it from, how it's prepared. I don't know.
It's all salt.
I know it became really technical, and I was like, um, oh my God, they expect me to answer this. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to answer a couple of questions. Kathy, yeah, people are saying there are so many salts. And by the way, Lori Winter just said her spirit animal is a dragonfly.
Perfect.
I think mine's a hummingbird, just the rate it moves.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, I will let you go, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
I will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Oh my God, I almost lost it. I literally almost lost it, but I didn't. I'm going to answer just a few more questions. Connie just said we use Disney salt. That's right. This is it for me. Well, no, this is not it for me. No. Just tonight I'm done. Tomorrow we have Katie, who's on the East Coast, and then we have Show, who was, I can't say Show Lindsay. Lindsay? I don't know. They're going to be on tomorrow morning, and I'm going to talk to 2 more your Artful Journey members. And by the way, this production lineup was done by Anne. And I appreciate all of you who are stepping out of your comfort zone. And I'm writing this down. I'm writing hummingbirds, and I'm writing down dragonflies because those are something that I love. I love hummingbirds. I have 6 feeders in my backyard. 7. I have 7. So we didn't practice this. Wasn't prepared for this. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. again. And then I'm going to be really honest with my tribe and tell you that at Friday morning and 9 a.m., I decided to just do a chitty chat with you all. It's at 9 because I would like an extra half hour to maybe even an hour of sleep. And I'm working from home, so I'm really feeling like the possibility of me showing up in pajamas and my hair up, and, well, it's up right now, is a possibility. So I don't want to rule anything out. I just went all over the tarnation looking for a coconut cake for my friend. So that's going to be tomorrow night. And I just said to Anne, can we do it at 9 o'clock? So if you're a member of your Artful Journey, a veteran, I don't want to leave anybody out, because I have a giveaway to give them as well before. I joined this week. When do you get access to the Facebook group? Next week, we are going to take the weekend off. We're going to take the weekend off. Anne has been working tirelessly, and Donna, all those emails that go to support at yourartfuljourney.com. We are taking the weekend off. And then we are going to onboard everybody next week into the Artful Journey group. March 1st, we're going to have our first quarterly Zoom. And that is how it's going to go. If you're debating on joining, I will answer a few questions. Can you join monthly and cancel? Yes. You do need to notify us should you want to cancel. We've noticed that a lot of people join for a month and then they discover they want it for a year. Yes, you can upgrade to a year. That is a number 1 question I have gotten. I'm pretty happy about that question. But yes, the other thing is I understand life. I understand expenses. I understand the hard times we're going in. So, I understand if that's not in your budget. That's just not how I operate. Donna, do we have any founding members of your Artful Journey? I know there's got to be a few here. But yeah, the hope is it's something that you enjoy, you're vested in, and you're vested with us, and that's the way it goes. Kathy said you will love it if you join. Kathy, thank you so much. I forgot to tell you, send me your address because you're getting a little surprise. How do I get into the page to look around? Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry. Okay, how many times do you get that a day? You should have received a welcome email that invites you to a portal with a password. If you did not receive that, please check your spam email. And if you don't see it in your spam email, before this weekend, please send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com. I don't have internet, so I can't get on Zoom. Karen, we only do quarterly Zoom meetings. I'm only going to onboard people, but normally it is right in Facebook in a private Facebook group. Sherry, I tend to serenade people because that's how I roll. I don't have, so if you have internet to get on Facebook, most of it's all on Facebook or in your portal. I only do quarterly Zooms because I decided to try that. Hi, do you do any whimsical animals in your art journal? I haven't. I'm not ruling it out. But I take things a step at a time. I hadn't a month ago done sunsets. I've done 500 of them, it seems like. So I don't rule anything out. It's just I'm definitely inspired by nature, leaves, Mother Nature outside, and any of the techniques or skill set that you pick up through your artful journey. I encourage you to go and use those techniques to paint whatever makes your heart happy. I also encourage you to paint on whatever makes your heart feel happy. I do not recommend that you go and tag your corner store, but if they invite you to paint a mural, I'm highly encouraging of that. Yes, you can change to a year if you want, but the members' doors won't be open for long. That I don't want to be able to sign. Wait, oh. Okay, and here's one other thing I will say. Your Artful Journey doors close tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be with my friends by then, so I will be setting up some reminders. However, if you're debating, I recommend you join now because the cost is $32 a month or $320 a year, 2 free months. The next time we do another release, which I only do 1 or 2 a year, will be higher price. So this will be the last time I offer it at this price. We offered it at this price last time, but due to COVID, I felt like, no, let's keep it at this $32. Which, by the way, somebody figured out was either $1 a day or 88 cents a day if you signed up for a year. I loved that math. I'm a math person. Okay, so that is something that I will mention. And it's go at your own pace. I do set a calendar of live events. Anne is really good at letting you know when those live events are. Kids, I have to say, Donna says, couldn't be happier to have jumped on this crazy ride since the beginning. Everyone needs to get on board. Thank you for those sweet words from my members. None of these were pre-set up. I just got to talk with your Artful Journey members, and we're actually, I'm now thinking this should be something that should be a part of our membership. I love talking to you guys. Okay, any more questions before I go? I went over a little bit, but yeah. Where can we purchase a journal? I'll ship those out maybe tomorrow. I'm feeling a little tired. Hold on. Okay, I'll take you right there. If you order tonight, I might have it in the mail tomorrow. At worst case scenario, it'll be 2 days later. I don't think that twice spending. Oh my goodness. Okay, can I just answer one other question? I love this. Misty just said, I don't think twice about spending $250 on a month on dance for my daughter, but I have a hard time. I had a hard time deciding to spend $32 a month on me. Why is that? Because you're a mom. And I think sometimes when God gave us the ability to portal a human in our whatever, he also said you will at some point become a little more selfless. So that is something that I feel very strong about, and I would be the same way. So thank you for that question. I thought that was amazingly put. My guy friend just said, "Don't worry, I will shovel the driveway. You just keep painting." Kelly, does he have a brother? I'm kidding. I'm good. How do we sign up? I want to say your name, but I don't know how to say it. I just put the link in there. Is it Kyrie? Yeah, we put ourselves last. That's what makes us mothers, and amazing ones at that. Also, second guessing ourselves. So I'm going to have to say that's how you sign up. I just gave the link. It's also in the description. It's less than a cup of coffee, and I love me some coffee. That's what Donna just wrote. Okay. Any more questions before I leave? Yes, I will post a photo of this. As you all noticed, I didn't post a photo of last week's live. You wonder why I didn't? All right. All right. Misty said, I decided to invest in myself and I joined the tribe in August. It was the best decision ever. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. I spend oodles on my daughter. She's a competitive ballet dancer, but I spend so little on myself because we are last to get anything as moms, sadly. It's a good gift for yourself. It is. I invested in me and I do it now on a more regular basis. Okay, thank you for your time. This has been very informative. I'm not normally this long on Wednesday nights. I think I need this, and it's a small investment of mental health and get the creativity flowing. Yeah, last week's Sassy Flower has been put away. If we sign up for a month, did we say we can upgrade at the same price? Kyrie, yeah, I believe so. I don't know how that works. Maybe Anne could answer that question. I do believe I do have the support. I don't handle the front end of things. Am I the front end of things or the back end of things? I don't know what end I am. My team, Donna and Anne, can answer that question. But once the doors close, I will tell you this, and this happens every single time. I will get emails. I forgot, I didn't know about it. There's nothing I can do. And I go back to creating, it's just how I am. This is, that is where I am at. Okay. There's nothing I can do. I don't, I realized I just said, am I the front end or the back end? Yes, you can upgrade to a year. Thank you, Anne. I didn't realize that question came out like the way it did. I really feel bad now because I'm front of the camera, behind the camera. I don't know. But thank you to my team for doing that. Thank you. I don't know. If you build it, they will come. Thank you, Kevin Costner, for always uplifting me. Can I upgrade after being monthly for a while? I don't see why not. I don't know. Yes, this video will immediately go to my YouTube channel. I don't even know what the name of that is, but if you look up Tracy Winesapple, it will be there. Yes, the answer is yes. This will go to my YouTube channel. It stays on my Facebook page. People are asking me all the time, what kind of art do I do? You can legit see it on my Facebook page just about every day. I'll put time-lapse videos in. I do as much as I can produce. Who do I talk with about Nancy, support at yourartfuljourney.com. That's all you need to do. You can email support. There you go. Okay. And by the way, life changes. You can cancel. I'm going to throw that out there. We had an email from Debbie who had, for various reasons, and gave them. It was actually a really lovely email, and wanted to re-sign up this time go round. And I thought that was super sweet, and said her life had changed a little bit with expenses, and she readjusted her sales and said, I totally want to be back. I was like, great. And access to the Facebook group is based on being a member. So once you're not a member, also access to the portal is based on being a member. And when you join, you get all the content from day one, just like that email that I read earlier. And I'm going to end it on that. Holy guacamole, Batman. I'm learning so much already. This is fabulous. Thank you. You guys, I will encourage you. By the way, I tell your Artful Journey members, please share your art from tonight. I want to see it. Nancy has a long and funny story about why she ended up signing for a year. So, Nancy, please send it to me. I actually like funny. Okay. Diane just said, and I'm going to, I said I was ending. Just lost my dad to cancer. Looking forward to this journey for me through this. That's a thing. That's a thing. And my heart is with you. I'm very close to my dad right now, who is currently going through cancer treatments and about 3 days away from being done. And so I know it. I know it. And that's a thing. So here we go. Yeah. So sorry. So sorry. Okay, let's end on a positive note. Who said this morning? Vicky. Tracy plants the seeds to grow the art in you. And the other one is your vibe attracts your tribe. Carol Ann, if you have any questions, please send an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com. Everything is based on your email, so that's the best way to do that. Guys, I'm over and out. I need to go eat some dinner, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for this week. We are not done tomorrow at 8 a.m. I will be talking to 2 more members of Your Artful Journey, and tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp, the doors are closed. That's it. I can't say it again. Well, went through that. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for sharing any bit of your artful journey with me, whether it's through membership on Wednesdays or through the challenges. I couldn't be more appreciative of making my living doing something that I love so much. And just like my business partner said, until this week, I didn't realize what foundation we had laid for something that was so wonderful and means so much to so many. Thank you. Good night. This video will go to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to you all.